Bafra mami omeri wonaga omeri wonaga omeri wonaga chukumo Bafra dogunaga omeri wonaga adimasono we ya buchokike amami no we ya buchokike adimasono we ya bene amami no we ya buchokike adimasono we ya buchokike chumu Bafra meri wonaga onye n'ozi ije na mmụọ ono zelukwa n'ụwa na-akpọ dodoro onye ije asị m onye n'ozi ije na mmụọ ono zelukwa n'ụwa na-akpọ dodoro onye ije maka anya bụ mmụọ si wee kwado ụmụ Igbo zelụka akụkọ maka ọ bụghị anyị na-ebute nkata focus nlebelekere gị gba n'aka anya anwakwala nwa n'otu olu mmụọ ọdọdọrọ onye ije bụ abalị ụba ijebe ga-afụlele ndị tete ndị pụtara ọgụ mgba nzelu ndị ahụ ndị ekpegburu n'ikpe ndị ọkwaga akwaga na ndị abụ ndị onuga enuga mmụọ gbachi polopolo ọ bụrụ ma o wetara gị mmụọ eji bi ụwa n'otaka zelu njọ mmụọ oke ọchịchọ nọ n'okporo ịnara ihe oji n'aka sọrị ya bụ onye balụ na-agbụ spirit of enticement mmụọ mmekọta na-emesi mmụọ mmekọta kpatara mgbe eji bi ụwa ji ọsọ
All right. Ụtụtụ ọma, ụmụ Chineke, ụtụtụ ọma, lovers of freedom. Greetings, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be a divine visitation upon the nation of Biafra this weekend, as Chukwuokike Abiama continue to perform wonders in the land of Biafra, destroying the enemies that come to unalive our people and securing our borders. The Biafra Liberation Army are doing the needful, and we want to credit them for what they are doing, and we want to ask Chukwuokike Abiama to continue to protect and guide them. And this video coming from the defense headquarters yesterday, and Angel Makeup had a lot to say, and I want us to listen. And this lunatic in Atlanta, Georgia, who in numerous occasions have claimed to have dissolved, sacked, and removed, and done this and done that to BLA, and BLA have continuously ignored her. And recently, the spokesperson of BLA have come to categorically declare that they have nothing to do with this mad woman. That this woman is just claiming and distracting people, claiming to be something that she's not. And so Biafra land is still under the control
what is currently going
of the man that is protecting and guiding our land. So please listen and pay attention. And again, like I said last night during the prayer section, I repeat this morning, Umunze is Biafra territory. If you know Soludo, I don't want to play the voice of my intel. But if you know Soludo, tell Soludo that he is increasing the catastrophe that will befall his household, his lineage, whatever he represents. Soludo, stay away from Biafra land. Those men you are gathering to come to Umunze, we are waiting for you today. Oh. Soludo, we are waiting for you. Biafra land is under the control of Biafrans. Biafra securities are on guard. Soludo. So you will not go and see what you will do with your son who is bringing disgrace to you and your family. You are gathering janjaweed to come to Biafra land. And now you want to use Umunze as your battleground to spread around Biafra land. Soludo, whatever you do to get your relevance within the caliphate, remember, it is sending you deeper to your abysmal destruction. Stay out of Biafra territory. Go and join your son and see how you rehabilitate yourselves. Those people you are sending to Biafra land, ayi kwadoro chere ha, ihe ni na ha ji abia, ayi ga anakosre fafancha, ayi nidiri na, fana abia, gwa ha fana abia. Soludo, yesterday, kono na step close, anono na achieve step into Biafra land, beginning from Umunze. Chineke ga akpogo oku Soludo. Let us listen to General Angel Makeup.
Greetings, consensus peoples of the world and lovers of freedom all over the world. I want to keep the record straight over what is currently going on in the land of Biafra. And like I promised Biafrans that I will be updating them in everything that the Nigerian securities are doing in the land of Biafra. And before I will proceed into this breakdown of information, I want to give to honor to whom honor is due in the person of Chief of Armed Forces of Biafra land.
Mpamosa.
In the person of General Igwe Potoso.
Mpamosa.
Mpamonsa.
Mosa.
And I want to also appreciate the good efforts, his good efforts, who always give me the privilege, the opportunity to enlighten Biafrans, informing Biafrans over the security situations in the person of Major General Gento de Yahoo, the Igwe Obatobie, Babruburu Nala Okigwe. Biafrans, I want to keep the record straight for you to understand what is currently going on in the land of Biafra, as the information reaching to me from Okigwe is that the members of Ebube Ago in R&D Zog have commenced their kidnapping activities. The information reaching to me now is that 2 innocent civilians has been kidnapped from India Niche Obinetiti by the members of Ebubago. The Ebubago security of Hope Osodema and the Igbo politicians. I want to let Biafrans to understand that they have commenced their kidnapping activities currently going on. And I want Biafrans all over, both home and abroad, to investigate the kidnapping activities in Obinetiti R&D Zog on the 7th of September 2025. As the information reaching to me, according to the video I'm about to show you, I don't want to talk much on that, but the information I want to tell you before showing you the video is that the unknown gunmen, according to the information, that unknown gunmen invaded Ndani Chobinetiti in black and black Legarian. And after, during the investigation, that the men of defense forces found out that it was the members of Ebubago in Arondi Zog, under the watch of Hope Osadema and the Masi Sumes, Esekosman, and the Arondi Zog politicians. So I want you to carry out this investigation for you to understand those who are responsible of the insecurity that is going on, that is unaliving the life of Biafrans on daily basis. Second, I want to use this medium to address Biafrans to disregard every information coming to you from Dr. Ngozi A-rabueze, because she had no connection, she had no contacts, and she had no relationship with the men of the Bafra Defense Forces.
I am going to allow him to repeat it again. You know, the thing is that Biafrans, it is time that you people will listen and learn. I want us to know that we have reduced Ngozi A-rabueze to the barest minimum, so that at the end of the day, anybody you see around Ngozi A-rabueze, even if they are speaking Igbo, you will know that they are complete Fulani. Because there is no Biafran that will still hang on with that shameless woman if they continue to get this update from BLA, from BDF, and from CRC. If you continue to get this update and you see hang around Ngozi A-rabueze, you will have yourself to blame. If you get this update and you still listen to that shameless woman, or you still pay attention to people hanging up and down with briefcase and showing pictures in the name of APM, you will have yourself to blame. There is no office of APM. There is no office of DPM. There is only one office of PM. And CRC is in charge. Please listen again. Listen again.
Coming to you from Dr. Ngozi A-rabueze to disregard. I want to use this medium to address Biafrans to disregard every information coming to you from Dr. Ngozi A-rabueze, because she had no connection, she had no contacts, and she had no relationship with the men of the Bafra Defense Forces.
Again,
I want to use this medium to address Biafrans to disregard every information coming to you from Dr. Ngozi A-rabueze, because she had no connection, she had no contacts, and she had no relationship with the men of the Bafra Defense Forces.
for the last time,
I want to use this medium to address Biafrans to disregard every information coming to you from Dr. Ngozi A-rabueze, because she had no connection, she had no contacts, and she had no relationship with the men of the Bafra Defense Forces.
you know what the shameless woman will do again? You know, some of you, you don't learn. You just follow sheepishly. We are not sheeps. We are not fools. Biafrans are wise. The next thing she will do now, she will write a memo. You will ask her how many memos she have written. She will write a memo now and say, we have sacked the commander, Angel Makeup. We sack him. He is no longer part of Biafra. And you ask yourself, how many times have you sacked BDF, BLA, Igwe Butozo, Gentle the Yahoo, and some fools are still listening to that shameless woman. Expect another memo from that shameless idiot. Because yesterday I saw her sharing, that the whistle, that the whistle is working. And I even watched the video to see where the whistle is working. I didn't see anything. Biafrans, be wise. Biafrans, be wise. Let us allow our commander to finish what he's saying. I will just repeat it again.
Basis. Secondly, I want to use this medium to address Biafrans to disregard every information coming to you from Dr. Ngozi A-rabueze, because she had no connection, she had no contacts, and she had no relationship with the men of the Bafra Defense Forces under the control of General Igwe Butozo.
Pamonsa.
As the information reaching us is that Dr. Ngozi A-rabueze is preparing herself in order to celebrate with the illegitimate president of Nigeria terrorist government over Mazi Simon Ekpa's 6 years imprisonment. And I want to let you, dear friends, to understand and disregard any information that is coming from her or her USB government.
USB charger.
They are all trying to hijack the Biafran struggle. Finally, I want to let Biafrans to understand something about the Southeast politicians, what they are currently doing now. The information reaching to my notice is that the Nigerian politicians, especially the Southeast governors and the senators, are going to villages, recruiting Igbo youths to start killing Igbo youths. The Southeast governors, the Southeast politicians, the Igbo politicians, in collaboration with Nigerian terrorist army securities, are now recruiting local vigilantes, empowering them with arms in order to start killing their own people. So I want to bring to the notice of the international leaders for them to understand the current situation that is currently going on, that the Nigerian terrorist government is using their resources, they are using every means in order to make sure that they destroy Allah Igbo by recruiting Igbo youths into a Bubago terrorist group in order to use them to commit heinous crimes. And finally, I am here to address Biafrans for them to understand that the men of defense forces is not afraid. We are standing gallant. We are standing resolute, and we are standing strong. And I am appealing to Biafrans to support the Biafran defense forces in order to protect our motherland. God bless you as you share this information. Watch this video I'm about to show you and investigate it and know where the problems are coming from. Ebubago are the one responsible. Asari Dagobo are the one responsible for the inhumanity to human that is currently unaliving the life of Biafrans. Thank you for listening to this information.
Madam Ebolachi.
All right.
This side.
All right, I'm going to bring you another video of how the zoo is being destabilized already. This other video that follows up is you can go and watch it on my X account. The woman was telling the story of how a Bubago that are working with Ngozi A-rabueze are actually responsible for the kidnapping going on in Biafra land. All right, let's see other updates. I want to go to the channel of my beloved brother and comrade Ngozi Charles Okocha. Let's see. There's a video that was making rounds and going viral, and the zoo is in disarray. Believe me, when the zoo is in disarray and people that are supposed to be working to make sure that the zoo end are actually now the ones responsible for blackmailing and propaganda. I just pity for our people. Anyway, let's see what our brother have to say here in this video. Let's go.
Good evening, everyone. This is Wednesday, the 10th day of September 2025. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is what Bafra El-Rufai, the son of Nasser El-Rufai, wrote that is causing controversy on Nigerians' internet space. It reads that regional autonomy can easily solve the situation of land games. It is crucial as all citizens of said regions would be cognizant of whom they can directly hold responsible for their woes. I don't believe in this esoteric concept of one Nigeria. Escobar and I can agree on this.
This is, let me tell you, this is the son of El-Rufai. The son of El-Rufai is saying, I don't believe in this esoteric concept of one Nigeria. Escobar, you see, who is Escobar? Tifunubu. Escobar and I can agree on that. When people that are governing, this guy is in the either Senate or House of Rep. When people that are governing, claim to be governing Nigeria, are calling Tinubu this kind of name and are openly telling you that they don't believe in one Nigeria, prepare your bag, prepare your things, prepare everything that you need. Nigeria is packing up. Finally. All right, let's go.
Escobar and I can agree on this. Who is he referring to? Escobar. Your guess is good as mine. Now, take a look at this newspaper report of some decades ago. You see, it reads that I don't believe in one Nigeria. That is from...
This is Bola Tinubu some years ago. So it will now tell you that, look, our redemption is now. Believe it or not, we are the end. We are going to see the end of Nigeria. We are going to see the end of this impunity. We are going to see the end of this subjugation and everything they are bringing on us. Honestly, if this man years back said he doesn't believe in one Nigeria, then believe you me, that spirit is gone. That spirit is going to ginger up in him again, and God will use him. This Tinubu that you see fighting for power as if tomorrow no day, God will use him to end Nigeria. And at the end of the day, God will also use him to make sure that Biafra comes to pass. Believe me. So we need to come together. All these people you see that are working with Caliphate, working with Fulani, you must avoid them. People like Ngozi A-rabueze, people like the shameless APM. Avoid them. We are not, what we are doing for freedom is not photo op, photo shots. Editing and propaganda. No. Realities are what we are talking about now. All right. Okay, let's listen to what Charles is saying.
In one Nigeria. That is from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay? Tinubu was in exile before now. They chased him out of Nigeria. Not now that Tinubu is trying to intimidate Nnamdi Kanu and the rest of them. Tinubu was even saying that he don't believe in one Nigeria before. And he went on exile just because of that, because of the military rule, looking for him to kill and so on and so forth. So when you see all these politicians talking and trying to brainwash you, understand where they were coming from, or where they are coming from. Some of them have died now. Maybe they did not even see the promised land they thought that they were even fighting for. But most of these people, when they even have power, they did the worst, more than even the military regime. So let us understand what El-Rufai's son is saying. Sometimes in Nigeria, when you see truth, when you see sincerity, because you don't like the person
Dimmi la verità, quante ore hai scrollato oggi? Ma soprattutto, quanto hai guadagnato dal tempo che hai passato online?
It is coming from. You will hate it. What Erofison said here is nothing but the truth. Now, let me take you back to some years ago. I read the history, I listened to Juku in his recordings and so on and so forth. I also listened to one side of the story about Aburi Accord. What is Aburi Accord? The situation we are facing in Nigeria, where one region will be killing one region, crisis all over, that led to Gowon and Ojuku going to Ghana's town called Aburi to have agreement. How do we stop this bloodshed? How do we stop all this blaming game? Just like what Erofison is saying. Stay with me, I'm coming. So they had a full agreement that Gowon.
All right, I have a caller. I think it's very important. Before this, my big brother called me. It means that he has something important to say. So I'm going to call him right back. Akwa na-alụ ọlụ gwogwo. Akwa na-alụ ọlụ gwogwo. Hello, Mazi Chukwemeka. Ndewo, Biafrans can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Biafrans. Good morning, Biafrans. Yeah, I'm listening, and I heard what you said and what Erufai son said.
Yes.
Remember, Onyendu said that the people that are holding Nigeria up to today are Yorubas.
Yes.
Yesterday, you are saying something. You said something. Either yesterday or 2 days ago, you said something about Mayegu.
Okay.
Mayegu, Mayegu, is he a Fulani man? Is he not a Yoruba man?
He's a Yoruba man.
These are the people holding Nigeria. Now, somebody has called his brother, the president of Nigeria, his name. He looked at his face and called him
Escobar.
Did Tinubu do anything?
In fact, Yoruba people are not even saying anything about it. None of them.
Not saying anything, and they can never.
Had he been is a Biafran, even if the person is in the Senate or any governor that said it, the whole place will be on fire now.
The whole internet will be on fire.
Yes.
The people that are holding Nigeria up to today is Yoruba people.
I know.
And any day they rise up. But I'm happy. Fulanis are taking over their states. They have taken over Kwara.
Yes.
They are coming down. And very soon, even Mayegu, before you know it, his own state will run away.
Will be taken over, yes. He will not be able to go back home again. Mayegu will seek asylum in Biafra. Believe me, you will see it.
But they will not get it.
They will not get it.
Maybe they will go to Burkina Faso. They will go to Burkina Faso. Yes, of course. Because Igbo chief said that his people need protection in Lagos. That they will provide protection, they will provide security for Igbo people in Lagos. They took that man for 2 years.
They locked him up.
Locked him up for nothing.
For nothing.
Locked him up for nothing. Now, this is somebody, call a president of your state country, an Escobar. Nothing has been done. Nothing.
And nothing will be done.
The people that are holding Nigeria up to today are Yorubas. But I thank God for Biafrans. We've stood up. We are doing something. We are defending our land, and we will not stop. We stop at nothing defending our land, no matter whose us is the gods, no matter. Even Soludo, as they're calling him. I think our men now should start doing something.
Yes, so yes.
Why these people are getting all this upper hand is because they are wasting other people's blood. Nothing is happening to them.
To them, yes.
If something is happening to them, something like all this Soludo and the other, whoever he is,
yes,
something happened to them. They know that they have something flowing in their own veins. Not only on other people. I think they will have a rethink. So what I'm trying to say in effect is that any day Yoruba people rise up, who join their own voice with Biafrans and say enough is enough for this Nigeria, that will be the end of Nigeria.
Correct.
Thank you so much. Continue on your good work. We are listening. We are supporting you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mazi. This is very correct. What our big brother is saying. Very, very correct. Because Yoruba, good for Yoruba. And you know why is because the thing is going to finish off in their own end. Their space will be the final theater. Yoruba land will be the concluding theater, because everything we are doing today is protecting Biafra land. No matter how you try to see it, Biafra land will be safer in the whole of that contraption. At the end of the day, the epicenter of the whole wahala. You see Lagos, Lagos will go into rubbles. Lagos will go into rubbles. The whole of Lagos will be taken over. Every military base everywhere will be taken. Lagos will become a rubble. Write it down today. All those things you see in Lagos, that they are bragging Lagos. Is there any security in Lagos? Is there any security in Lagos? Lagos will be taken over. You see them. Let us listen to him. You know, there's a video I would have loved to play if I have time for our people to know that this particular uprising need to start and happen very, very fast, especially in our own side of the divide. If all the whole Biafrans in Biafra land will wake up like what happened in Nepal, already we have the structure. Already we have BLA, we have our own land, we have our territory. If our people wake up with the spirit of this kind of young man, I'm going to play his video after this one, and we do the needful, people like Soludo run away and everybody will take our own territory. I'm telling you, Lagos will be the final playground. Lagos will be what? The final playground. Let's listen to Charles Okocha.
Face to implement a report. He said he's feeling, he was, whether it's headache or fever, that he was sick. That is the reason why he did not announce the Abori Accord and went to Old Lion Man. That is apart. So, Ojukwu now, aired their report. He recorded it. He now played it for everybody to hear. So, they said the British consulate in Lagos then asked Gowon, don't do that. With some traditional rulers who, convinced Gowon that if you do this, you are making Igbos to develop and they can have their own country. That was a bad advice. And when Gowon turned back to the Abori Accord, Ojukwu said no. Since you people did not agree, this was only the way our people could be saved in this contraction. So let us have our own country. They now declare Biafra. Nigeria said no. Since you declare Biafra, what do? Britain told Nigeria go to war. We'll support you with arms and everything. That was how this Biafra Nigerian war you used to hear. This was how it started. Forget about the things that happened before then, but this was just the main issue. Now, after so many years, we are still saying the same thing. And this is what Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching, that Nigeria needs a referendum. Nnamdi Kanu was even talking about restructuring when he started. Restructure this country. Tear this power from Abuja apart. One man will be in his village causing nuisance in the whole country. Abuja will be protecting him. A governor will come out, just be loyal to Abuja, kill your people, hate your people. Abuja is going to protect the person. Abuja is against the people. So, what Bashir Rufai is saying is a very nice idea. However, this regional autonomy is in list.
And you hear, not only Rufai's son that is speaking now, it is not only Rufai's son that is speaking now. We heard a very dark man waking up suddenly and telling you that, look, this overemphasizing of Lagos and then denying people that have access to the sea and people that should have airports to themselves not having. If this thing cannot happen, then it should be divided and Nigeria should be let Biafra go. Because we know the founders of Nigeria, the business owners of Nigeria, their strategy is what they have now. If that strategy is broken, what it means is that Nigeria must break. So with everyone waking up gradually, now even this Rufai's son who is now speaking, but out of hypocrisy, at the end of the day, it will boil down to the same thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been fighting for. The same thing. And you know that they will not want to do it, and so because they will not want to do it, it is breaking up Nigeria and everybody go their own ways.
That is if people even agree in regional autonomy. For me, if you ask me, I will tell you that regional autonomy is good, but the best thing is let them even have a referendum. Let people decide. Let everyone decide whether they will remain in a regional autonomy with others in one Nigeria or let them divide it. You see, I used to say this time will come, people will beg for this country to separate, and that time it will be too late. Is it not with all this thing I'm saying? Who is going to save your village? Oh, you think the state police are going to create will save your police from militias that these politicians support? Are you not hearing that these people will go to army barrack and kill the soldiers? Don't you hear that these people will capture soldiers and behead them? Yes. So you think state police will just stop it? They will go to their barracks and do what they want to do. If they can defeat Nigerian army, give them those in their barracks. What is state police that can solve the problem? State police will help. I'm not against it, by the way, but it's not a solution. Anyway, El-Rufai's son is throwing light that one Nigeria is not sustainable. Everybody knows, even Tinubu knows, like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, or let me say 20 years ago, Tinubu knew that one Nigeria is not sustainable. He said he don't believe in one Nigeria. And today he's the president. And when someone like me will come and tell you that I don't believe in one Nigeria, that Nigeria should be regional autonomy or separation, someone like Tinubu's aide will come out and tell me that this guy is crazy, whereas their God, their political God, don't still believe in one Nigeria. Anyway, Tinubu not believing in one Nigeria is evidence. His doctors, his heads and everything, he can't do anything in Nigeria. His refinery, or let me use plural words, their refinery is not in Nigeria. Most of their businesses and assets are not in Nigeria. How do you come out to tell me that these politicians believe in one Nigeria? They know Nigeria is not sustainable. Nigeria is full of insecurity that they imported. This country is not that okay. Oh yeah, my son, go abroad, go to London, go America for school. It is only the gullible ones following them that just clap. Let us do next election, next election. Anyway, that was what Erufai said. Let us go through the article from Sahara Reporters to understand more details of this controversy. Sahara Reporters reported that Erufai's son Bashir rejects one Nigeria, calls for regional autonomy, takes veiled jab at Tinubu as Escobar. Alright, now this is the details of the article. Bashir Erufai, son of the former Kaduna State
All right,
governor.
I don't have time for the details because I have other things to say and do. Let me quickly play this, I think, encouraging clip, first of all, from my PM, and then if I have time, I'll play the second one. Let's see.
Fellow Biafrans, this is the 11th day of November 2024. Afternoon, fellow Biafrans, this is the 11th day of November 2024. And I am here again to respond to a question by somebody who just asked me, Prime Minister, what do we do to sustain the peace and security we've brought to Biafra land? And I told him, and I said, I am going to make this video to respond because I know many people are going to be asking the same question. So here is my response. The only way to sustain the peace that we have brought to Biafra territory and to the Biafra people is to make sure that Nigeria never breed within our territory.
Now, remember, our Prime Minister is talking about to sustain the peace that we brought to Biafra territory. So this gentleman, this man of his words, this peace ambassador was able to bring peace to Biafra land. Hence, some people were asking him, how do you sustain it? So he brought peace to Biafra land. Biafra land became the most safest area in the whole of the zoo. People are safe in Biafra land. For as he was at the helm of affairs in the Biafra movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being held in the dungeon, and he was doing the needful, protecting the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafra became safe. And people were asking him, how do you protect this peace? How do you sustain it? But today, what people are now crying is, hey, they have finished also. They have done it so. Hey. But he was keeping it safe. He was keeping it safe. Let me listen to him more.
The Nigeria Terrorist Army, Nigeria Terrorist State Police, and every arm-carrying person under Nigeria within Biafra territory must not be allowed to breed because
must not be allowed to breed. B-R-E-E-D. Breed. You know, when a virus enters you and you don't take care of it, it will breed all over your body. Now, protecting our land to make sure that these people do not breed. They don't breed. They don't multiply. But as they succeeded, keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and conspiring with our own people, Biafran people, to make sure that Finland sustained their detention of this our PM, Nigeria began to breed inside of Biafra. They began to what? Multiply. Now Soludo will bring his own breed. Rocha, what's his name? What's the name of this Imo state? Pusodinjo will breed his own. The Abonyeman will breed his own. Pitamba will breed. They are breeding all over Biafra land. Because Agadabajiruzo, they think they have succeeded in locking him down. But meanwhile, Biafrans, we have a group that is being set up. It is called the Biafra Divine Project Group. Biafra Divine Project. Please get in touch with me through my number if you want to be among this group to get the job done. Biafra Divine Project Group is a Telegram group, and we need to do something tangible within the next 2 weeks to show the world that we are ready. And I have already created that group. Send me a message if you are on Telegram, and you can make sure you support this group to get the job done. Biafra Divine Project. Forget about all the propaganda people are saying. I don't care. All the lies they will lie. I don't care. They said they should give us money. I don't. If you want your freedom and you want things to happen urgently, men and women of like minds, men and women of what? Like minds, join us in this Telegram. Just send me a message. Say, Pastor Van Van Van, my number is +39 35100 33521. You will be updated everything going on with the current situation of our Prime Minister. You will be the first to know. Yes, because there are some things we may not be saying in the public. And now that you know that we are actually in charge, CROC is in charge, BGC is in charge. So those of you that will be privileged to be in this group, you will be the first to know. Update will be given to you. Some very important updates, you will get to know it. And then you will know, you will know when Biafra will come. You, those of you, PM will always tell you, I know when Biafra will come. And you will be the privileged one to know when Biafra will come. Just send me a message on Telegram. Send me a message first of all on WhatsApp, then I will add you on the Telegram group. The WhatsApp number is +39 35100 33521. If you do that, then you are good to go. At least 100 faithful people. I am going to evaluate everyone. As you call me, you send me a message, I am going to vet you. Please bear with me some of the questions I'll be asking you, because this is a very delicate group, a very important group, a very significant group needed to get things done within a very short space of time. The project we have, at least we want to look at something that will not be within more than 1 month, to do something very powerful, that when Biafrans will see it, they will say, so 100 men can actually do something within 1 month. Yes. And to get, if Mazin Nnamdi was looking for 100 men, there's a reason. Because he knew that when 100 men and women come together in one consciousness, not Sabo, if there's any Sabo among us, among the 100, I am telling you, Ejimofo, and within us, we have the spiritualists in the midst of us. Yes, that we see and know that you are Sabo. And if you are Sabo, you came there with the intention of Sabo, I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, you will not survive it. You coming into that group as a Sabo, you are digging the grave of your destiny. Should you want me to repeat myself? If you come into this group as a Sabo, you are digging the grave of your destiny. So get in touch with me. I have other videos I would have played. There's no time. I will play it in the afternoon, and then I will play this video to a full in the afternoon, to be complete in the afternoon. So bear with me as I will be ending this program now. But send me a message on this WhatsApp and let me know. Vam, add me there. We are not there for church. We are there to submit reasonable agenda. Yes, if you have reasonable agenda, maybe some of you don't want your name to be mentioned, you don't want to be shown in public, but you want something to be done. Now you know that the appeal have been made and the PM is moving on to the next stage of confronting our enemies and speaking to them and telling them that, look, it is time for my people to go. You will be updated with everything you need to know about our PM, about what is going on, and when Biafra will come. I love you all. And Chuko Kabiama loves you more. I don't listen to all the boo-boo yaya. There's some idiots, drunkards that will just drink. And when they finish drinking, they will be dancing on the day PM. Had a verdict from Finland. There's a verdict against PM of Finland. And some mad drunkards are dancing. Celebrating. Thank you very much. Onobaisi. Thank you. Drunkards are dancing, celebrating. And then they open their smelly gutter mouth and say that PM should go to jail. You, your children, your destiny will rot in jail. I'm telling you, the first jail that we are sending you is the jail of Ndembu Nandegede. We'll send you to that jail. You will rot in that jail. And then you will be dancing your makosa in that jail. And all your propaganda and lies to Biafrans, it will suffocate you to the last day of your dismissal from this earth. Believe me, I am Mwachineke. And I am Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Yes. So If you are the type that like gossip, you go and listen to gossip. They will talk from today to tomorrow. Vam 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 did this. They told you people. Vam 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 gave them gun. Vam 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 listen to this. Vam 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 do this. The other bastard, idiotic lunatic that said Vam 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 was working with King Gorago, and then later I forgive the idiot, and then we work together, and then later knowing that these people can never repent, especially the people that destroy Biafra Liberation Army, especially the people that open their mouths and let Biafra know that all they are looking for is money. And if the money is going down, they can go to Ngozi today and come back. They can go there tomorrow and come back. See you on the other side. Send me a message and let me add you to that group. That is, you must be ready to support what we are doing. We're not going to be deaf. It's not a group gathering people to pray. It's a group gathered to bring a gemma, to get something done. By the time you hear what will need to be done, you will understand the need for you to be in that group. And you will be a privileged person. You will be happy to be a part of it. That is part of those that made the thing happen when others were busy gossiping and spreading propaganda.